dojos are at the center of this controversy. Hey, what's up guys, and thanks for tuning in to another Cobra Kai video. My name's David Wakaba and welcome to TRN's Cobra Kai Theories and Reactions. I'm so excited, I almost forgot the name of the show. Wow, what a crazy morning. I didn't sleep at all waiting for the trailer to drop, checking my phone all night long. But this morning I did do a quick reaction video which you guys can check out. The links are in the description. But today we are gonna do a shot-by-shot breakdown. So yeah, that's it. So if you enjoy my content, please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. We are on countdown until season 3 being released on January 8th. I can't believe it's almost here. Now, let's get into it. The video starts off with Johnny mentioning, "I thought I did the right thing. I failed you." It's probably the first time that you can honestly hear Johnny taking responsibility for what just happened. And then we see this quick flashback to the infamous school fight, and once again we see Miguel falling off the balcony. Even now, almost a year and a half later, it's still hard to watch. And in the next shot, we see Hawk telling Johnny, "The truth is, you got soft, and we paid the price." It's pretty hard to argue with his logic. Johnny taught the students to show no mercy, and when Miguel did, he got hurt badly. Now we see the confrontation between Johnny and Kreese at the end of season 3, and man, that still makes me angry. It still makes me mad. Seeing the look on Carmen's face staring at Miguel's in the hospital broke my heart. If one of my kids were in the hospital severely injured, I would just want to die inside. My oldest son a few years ago got really sick in the hospital and I was like panicking. And I'm a grown-ass man, but you better believe that when I left the hospital, I sat in my car and I broke down. It's like every parent's worst nightmare. We then hear Daniel talking about the whole reason these kids got into trouble was because of us. We can't just let them suffer because of our issues. Can I clarify this? No, Daniel, it's because of you. Okay, I'll stop blaming him. Now, the shot of Robbie is very interesting. We now know he wasn't arrested on site after the fight. It looks almost like he's been living on the streets for like a couple of weeks, maybe a month or so. Man, he looks kind of like a train wreck. Look at his clothes and dirty hair. That boy needs a shower. Pronto. Now Sam is coming to visit Robbie. Was a surprise for me. I really thought she wouldn't see Robbie and she blamed him for what happened to Miguel. So this tells me a few things. One, that Sam still cares about Robbie. Nobody comes to visit someone in jail or juvie unless they really care about them. Or maybe she's just showing up to court for what's going on, whatever. And 2, she's looking for answers to why Robbie kicked Miguel off the 2nd floor. Note to self, don't ever fight on the 2nd floor, it can end very badly. So we see Tori with some cash. Now at first I was like, who cares? Until it dawned on me, is this proof that Cobra Kai is up to criminal activity and now the students are involved? Or maybe it's just petty theft. Remember, she came from a family that's struggling at the moment, so maybe it's just petty theft. Now in the next shot, we hear Daniel saying the only way to end this is by working together, as we see a confrontation between Dimitri and Hawk. This is what so many fans out there wanted to see. Daniel and Johnny team up to face a common enemy. Johnny, of course, is gonna say yes. Now we see Daniel visit Cobra Kai's dojo and Kreese is there smiling and smirking. That's the look of a man who clearly doesn't respect his enemy and is planning to get his revenge. By the looks of the weapons all over the walls, it's gonna be an epic battle. When I saw the shot of the Cobra in the dojo, it made me cringe. Who the hell brings a Cobra into the dojo? Kreese, of course. Can someone please call PETA? Get this damn thing out of here? I don't know. Now, Kreese had an interesting quote. Your enemies think they're the hero and you're the villain. There is no good, there is no bad, only weak or strong. This is exactly what I mean about Kreese. He's the most simple character in the entire franchise. It's about winning at all costs, and having a moral compass isn't relevant, and that is why he's so misunderstood. Guess who's back? Kyler's back, baby. I called it. Check out my video and you'll see what I mean. Everyone thought we've seen the last of Kyler, but just like Johnny and Daniel are teaming up, so will Kyler and Hawk. In the next scene, we see Johnny and Daniel in a garage getting ready to fight. Now, if you go back and watch this again, Johnny actually pushes Daniel out of the way and the fight is about to happen. So it showed me a level of respect to try to protect Daniel from the incoming assault on them. And I'm really starting to believe Johnny holds no grudges with Daniel. Dang it. In the next shot, we see Amanda talking with Daniel and Johnny about Tango and Cash. Now, honestly, bro, that was before my time, so that reference didn't connect with me. Maybe I'll Google it after this video. Nah, I probably won't. The next thing we see is Hawk at the school. These Cobras are looking tough, man. These guys are like mob walking towards something or someone. And that person, you guessed it, is Dimitri. Why do fights always go down in gym class or lunch, I guess? That reminds me, I haven't eaten anything. I want to make a sandwich after this. Now, Sam says something interesting. Sam says, I thought we were the good guys. This is with her talk with Daniel, and it cuts to Dimitri actually sweeping the legs of Hawk, and he falls face first onto the ground. I was like, what? You go, Dimitri. That's right, my boy Dimitri is stepping up, and I have a video for that one coming up soon. We then see Robbie in juvie, and this is what we all kind of feared. Maybe it was just me, and we all probably thought he's gonna get into some type of fight, and clearly it happens, man. He gets a massive beatdown. I hate to say it, but this is kind of what we expected, and at some point, Robbie's gonna have to defend himself. Karate doesn't work when you have like 8 people jumping you, but like Mr. Miyagi once said, 1-to-1 problem, yes. 1-to-5 problem, too much to ask for anyone. Man, that was tough to see, but I guess he took it like a champ. I'm pretty sure Sam is at the concert, and guess who else is going to be there? You guessed it, Tori. This explains the picture of Tori in the original teaser that was released earlier. Now, Sam is in the middle of throwing someone, and it looks like a man. I'm sure it has to be a Cobra, and at the beginning of some smaller fight between her and Tori. Now, we can hear Daniel telling Sam, you can't run away from your problems. Translation, instead of running and hiding from your enemy, you're going to have to face them. And for Sam, it's gonna be Tori. So now we officially see Daniel training Sam with some bow sticks. More weapons. I'm telling you guys, I called it on Banzai Kai's collaboration. Links are in the description. You don't train with weapons unless you are training to defend yourself with those weapons. Something big is brewing in both dojos that now they have weapons. It's kind of scary, but something is brewing. Now, Johnny is at the hospital and Miguel is just about to tell him, I may never be able to walk again. Which is another theory I had, that most of the season will be about recovery for Miguel. Johnny yells, quiet! This part of the trailer made my eyes water. The love that Johnny has for Miguel to stand by his side is something a father does, and it's very moving to see that. Now, Amanda shows up at the Cobra Kai's dojo, and I can see those snakes in the background, and it's still making me nervous. And just like a LaRusso, she comes in to stir something up. Just kidding. She comes in to smack the shit out of Kreese. I think she smacked him back to 1984. Whoa. Johnny returns to the dojo with this intensity he's walking, man. He's there to throw down with Kreese. I also believe that he's gonna walk into the office and we're gonna see the surprise guest, Terry Silver. You got it, man. Tori shows up to Miyagi-Do, but I know that this is just an intimidation tactic used by Tori. You can see it's all over Sam's face. This incident is what most likely led to Sam talking to Daniel that we hear him from the trailer. You can see that she's scared. You have to overcome the fear to face your enemy, and you can do it, Sam. Yeah, I said it. I believe in you. The trailer cuts back to Robbie in juvie, and you see him smiling. He definitely laid an ass whooping on those guys who punked him earlier when he arrived at juvie. And after that fight, I don't think he's gonna have an issue anymore and gain the respect of everybody else in juvenile hall. So we see Miguel in this Cobra Kai. We see Miguel in the Cobra Kai gi. I personally think this is some type of flashback in season 1's tournament. I could be wrong, but it goes back to believing that Miguel won't be able to recover that fast. And then placing another tournament in season 3 just doesn't seem Likely with all of this new stuff happening, I can't see a tournament in the middle of that in just 10 episodes. 20 episodes, maybe. Now the real surprise for me, although a lot of fans out there already suspected this, Kreese shows up at Juvie to recruit Robbie. Now here's a time frame for you. Look at how much weight Robbie has gained. He's almost unrecognizable, and this tells me that there's been some time lapse that's going on there, maybe a month or two, but it kind of gives us a sense of the time lapse in season 3, which might be right on par from previous seasons, that it's all within a couple of months. The next few clips of the trailer is Miguel fighting to come back from his injury. By the way, did you guys notice Miguel's doing crunches with a keg? I gotta try that out. Well, Johnny pours beer all over him. That's classic, bro. Like total Rocky style training, and I'm loving it. Make sure to have some chase some chickens around too when he can finally walk. That's a Rocky reference for you youngsters out there. Hearing Johnny encouraging Miguel just made my heart smile, right up to the moment where Miguel falls.
Oh shit. It's alright, you felt like a champ.
The writers are just brilliant. You took a serious moment and incorporated like humor through Johnny Lawrence. You guys are so awesome. I could not stop laughing. We see Daniel and Kumiko reunited. Shame, 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 I know your name. Not sure if Amanda will be okay with that, but nah, whatever. And then Chosen. Oh man, I don't think he's too happy to see Daniel. Well, is anyone happy to see Daniel nowadays? We hear Daniel saying Mr. Miyagi taught me everything he knew. Chosen's response? Let's find out. Challenge accepted. Seeing Johnny and Miguel at the Def Leppard concert was pretty cool. You could see that Miguel's in a wheelchair, but he's rocking out, man. But I have a feeling Daniel and Sam will be there too, which ultimately, that's where Tori and Sam are gonna bump heads. Well, that's it, guys. This is my first shot-by-shot breakdown for Cobra Kai, and man, I was not disappointed. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Tell me what your favorite part of the trailer is in the comments below. Tell me what you enjoyed about it. Tell me what kind of aha moments. And if you enjoyed this video, then do me a favor. Share this video out. Tell your mama, tell your friends. TRN is bringing it, son. And smash that like button and subscribe. Okay, fam. It's time for me to go back to sleep. I've been up all night waiting for this trailer. And until next time, I'm out of here.